Hello everyone, it's John Grimm of Grimm Swords and Knives, and today I'm going to be doing a personal review on this knife right here. And the reason I say it's a personal review is because I won't be providing a link anywhere for you to buy it, because I've spent the last month trying to find this knife somewhere and I haven't been able to. I've owned this knife personally for a couple of years now. This was given to me by a friend. I didn't buy it anywhere. I honestly don't really know anything about this knife, so the entire video is going to be made up of speculation, but the speculations are going to be based off of my experience with knives and the what I know about the Frost Cutlery Company in general. So, jumping right into it, you're looking at 440A stainless steel blade, based off of the fact that most of their knives are made out of that steel, and this knife edge retention is crap. Sharpenability is ridiculously easy, which means it's a soft steel. It takes a really good edge, but it doesn't hold it for long. I'm assuming this is also 440 stainless steel handle scales, full steel liners. The liners are roughly milled out. The only milling on this knife is where these holes are, these decorative holes. That's it. So the knife is actually pretty heavy. It's probably the heaviest knife I own. I do like how this knife has elkhorn. They look really nice. I noticed it over the time of use. They began to warp. You can see that, should be able to. It's really visible here, but in its defense, that's also where the liner is. So, but yeah, that's beginning to warp. I don't really like it. This knife comes with a free spinning pivot, very obnoxious. You're looking at T8 Torx bit for the pivot screw and T6 for everything else, including the pocket clip. The pocket clip only features right side tip down only carry. You can see that it will be hanging in your right pocket like that. Tip would be pointing, come on now, down. Very self-explanatory, but still, visual aid helps. You can tell it's cheap because it's made in China. It says China right there. If it's worn off, I apologize. It is old. Yeah, it's an old knife. It runs on Teflon washers. One of the washers is starting to shred a little bit, but with decent maintenance and a lot of lubrication, the action is still fairly nice, all things considered. The thumb studs are loose. Let me see if I can show this off. See it spinning? Very annoying. Dimensions! Yes! Can't even think. Right. A ruler. You're looking at about 3 and 5/16. Let me see if I can show that off. 3 and 5/16. Where the blade begins. That's blade length, handle length. You're looking at 3 and 7/8. Overall length now looks like 7 and 11/16. Alright, so there you are. Those are the dimensions on this knife. I don't know the exact weight of this knife, but it is hefty. But all that matters, because it's not like you guys will be able to buy it. Haha! Yes, what a relevant review. Speaking of relevance, the only cool thing about this knife, this part right here, I don't know if this is like just shoddy craftsmanship or this is like an exposed tang or not, but bruh, this is a front flipper. Proof? Blow. Front flipper. I can even, with a bit of effort, there you go. Look at this knife. It is so beautiful. Like, I love the chrome satin polished look this knife has, and it's a really good cutter. It just doesn't last long. Right, let's do a size comparison of this knife. Spider coefficient, I love this knife, yada yada yada. Don't recommend it. You've probably seen the video, but I don't recommend the knife. You can see the knife is substantially smaller. Handle scales, the handle size is slightly smaller as well. CRKT Squid is an even smaller knife. One of my first videos, actually my third video I've done. I recommend you check it out because I love this knife. I talk a lot about it in the video. Obviously, it's the video for it. Sorry. Alright. There you go. An even smaller knife. Yeah, this knife is tiny. If you include the paracord thingy thing I put on the back, the tentacles, if you will, that sounds wrong. Anyway, if you include that for part of the handle, because that's what it's there for, handle length is about the same. It just really flimsy in the back, obviously, but the blade length is like way tinier still. Yep, this right here is my baby. Oh, you guys will be seeing a review on this one shortly. Anyway, the Ganzo G753. Yep, this knife is tanky. This is my baby right here. You can see this blade is much bigger. This thing features an axis lock. I can't wait to do that review. I love that knife. Yep, that's it for size comparisons. So, final thoughts. This knife costs, I believe, anywhere from $8 to $12 based off of Frost Cutlery's prices. 440A stainless steel blade. It's a full steel construction with a bit of elk on the handle. Very beautiful knife. Over 3-inch blade, so it's illegal in a couple of places, but you know, whatever. For the price, it's not bad. I do like the knife. Unfortunately, it's not available to any of you guys as a front flipper, even though it's not probably designed to have one. Terrible flip. That's all I have to say on this knife. I feel like this video was much longer than it needs to be because it's not like you guys can follow the link down below, because there is none. But I like the knife, and I tend to ramble. My videos are quite rambly. My apologies. Right, guys, this is the Frost Cutlery Mystery Knife. I've enjoyed making this video. It was a very pointless video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and that if you did, I'd really appreciate a like or subscribe. And yep, this is John Grimm of Grimm Swords and Knives. Hope this video made your day a little less grim. Bye now.